Today we are going to make rose syrup out of dry rose petals. So this is half cup of dry rose petals which have a very good fragrance. I'm going to soak it overnight. So you take half a cup of dried rose petals with fragrance and then soak it in almost 1 cup of water and let it stay overnight. Now after we've soaked it overnight, we are going to boil it, and we are going to boil it for around 5 minutes. Just get like 2 or 3 boils out of it to get the flavor out of these roses. So if some roses are stuck to your bowl, just add a little tiny bit of water and get it out. So now we are going to take 2.5 cups of sugar, which is approximately 600 grams, and we're going to pour it in our container, which is going to be used to boil the syrup. So now we are going to take a boiled rose syrup water, and we're going to sieve it so that we can separate the petals out and the rose water out. So you want to take a little more water just to make sure you take out the entire flavor of the rose from the petals. So I'm going to press it really hard to get all my fragrance in my sugar water now. And remember, do not throw these petals. In my next video, I'm going to show you how we can use this petal for a different purpose. So we are just going to take out most of the fragrance out by pressing, and then you're just going to save it for another use of this. And now we're going to put this for boiling, and I will show you the consistency. It has to be a sticky consistency, and that's when we know it's done. So now it takes around 5 to 10 minutes to kind of have the sugar dissolved in the rose water, and then we will check the syrup out once it's all dissolved. Now this consistency looks perfect to me, because when I stick, I can see like a little stickiness on my finger. So you don't want to boil any further, because also sugar condenses a little after you stop it from heating. So I'm going to turn my gas off and let it cool down. So now, as you can see, the rose syrup has got a really beautiful red color, but when you dissolve it with milk or water, it doesn't show the red you get from outside stores. So what I would suggest is add a little bit of red coloring. That will kind of help you with the color when you make your drink. And definitely add some rose essence, rose fragrance, which you can get from Indian stores, also in American stores. And I would say 3/4 teaspoon is good enough, and it sinks in. I'm just going to add tad bit color. I do not like artificial colors, so I'm not just going. Typically, I don't add it, but for this video, I'm going to add a little bit of coloring. You mix it well, and then we're going to store it in a glass container.